Hello friends. Glad you could all tune in for this week's news briefing. Today on TMNT Headlines, we will be uncovering the condensed news that the community has brought to us. Without further ado, let us jump straight into it. Imagine my surprise when I opened Twitter to find so many members of the community signing a petition to change the TMNT Headlines profile picture to Warren Stone. It was absolutely remarkable seeing so many people come together sharing the same goal. I would just like to pause this news briefing to thank each and every single one of you to help the TMNT Headlines account grow over the last week. None of this would be possible without you, the members of the TMNT community. Controversy has surfaced around the TMNT Headlines account earlier this week, as people suspected that the account had been suspended, some even claiming this to be the work of an imposter. Although the situation seemed sus, the confusion has later been addressed as the TMNT Headlines account was not locked. What the community stumbled upon was simply the account I tried to make beforehand that got restricted. Your friendly news reporter is in safe hands. Earlier this week, former Twitter user Peepers Creepers has been permanently suspended for making a lighthearted threat towards one of their mutuals and has returned to the platform on their alternative account. Fortunately, their main account has now been restored as of yesterday afternoon. Neighbors report a house fire coming from Twitter user Agent Swocky's home. According to a tweet at 2 a.m., the fire was confirmed to be under control. Unfortunately, no Donny Kinneys were injured. Agent Swocky has stated that they saw smoke in their room, and went to go check it out, and it just happened to be a pan on fire in the oven. Everybody in the Swocky household was asleep when a fire happened. They've also gone to say this has happened before with a candle. A Florida man is still on the run. After babysitters took their eyes off him for 1 second, the man was last seen outside a Pizza Hut waving swords around. If anyone has any information about his whereabouts, please contact 1-800-TMNT Headlines. Of course, it wouldn't be a gimmick account without detectives trying to uncover your identity. Many have tried to scrape up evidence, but TMNT Headlines will always be 100 steps ahead of you in the game. Better luck next week, dear detectives. TMNT Headlines notifications broke after the account blew up overnight, a phenomenon those did not think was possible, but we have found out that the rate limit exists. This event was followed up by a tweet saying, and I quote, "How on earth did this manage to happen? Skull emoji." An army of TMNT Pikachu profile pictures has taken over TMNT Twitter at an alarming rate. Where did they come from? A shocking turn of events have spiraled from the Pikachu profile picture fiasco. Close friends and mutuals alike are turning against each other in this sudden uprise, in hopes to recruit new members. Remember to lock your doors tonight, everyone, and stay safe from the Pikachu profile pictures. Here on TMNT Headlines, we would like to talk about the achievements in the community over the last week. Twitter user most commonly referred to as Bess had received an award for academic achievement after figuring out how to spell the word sweet. There is no way to truly sugarcoat this successful outcome. Twitter user and part-time fanfic writer The Fancy Squid has recently been verified on Twitter, leaving the community both humored and confused. The Twitter user has claimed that they will keep the verification for the laughs. On the topic of achievements made in the community, we also want to include fan projects, such as the Turtles Together Zine, and the rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles calendar for 2023. The download link of the calendar is already up and available for those who are interested, and the interest checks for the Turtles Together Zine will open on the 15th of January. Both links to these fan projects will be included in the description of this newsreel. So please consider supporting our community of creative artists who have worked so hard in organizing these projects. We have come to the end of this week's news briefing. A huge thank you to our sponsor, Leo's Colgate, before we sign off. This week was full of many ups and downs, and I would like to thank you all again for helping to make this possible. This is TMNT Headlines, signing off. I'll hope to see you all next week.